Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness.
And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Rijkaard. Over to the right flank. Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, easy pickings there. Belletti. And it's Belletti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Maldini. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's made its way to him. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's played through for him. He's found a way through. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Suarez. And this is Messi. Now Luis Suarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham to take it as usual. Maldini with the clearance. Oh, that was vital. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Searching pass he's played there. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Roberto Carlos. And he goes cross-field. And here's Suarez. Kukçu. Now Luis Suarez. Ibrahimovic. Beckham. Dixon. And it's Royce. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now that looks a decent ball.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Ronaldinho. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0, and it's Kukçu. Couldn't squeeze it through. Royce is always scanning the pitch for targets. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. Oh, well played, well played. And he's managed to get rid. The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. Beckham. And that is a little undercooked. Roberto Carlos. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. Back on the way then. 0-0. And we're at the halfway point. Little pass back, knocks it out wide. Dixon. Royce. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Kukçu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Tries to pass it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now then, the ball's come loose, and this is Pele. That has been slung wide, and he lines up a cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ronaldinho. Great vision. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Royce. Royce will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking tidy in possession here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Belletti. Luis Suarez looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Reich. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Stood up well to him there.
Ronaldinho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Pele. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Deftly away. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. And it's Luis Suarez. That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos. And back to the keeper they go.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Royce. That's been cut out, well played. Half an hour gone in the second half. Messi receives it in a wide position. He is through here. Lofted in. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's picked his way through. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Pele picks it up out wide.
That's good defensive concentration.
Kukçu. Beckham. Spread it left. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 18.
Indonesia have their third corner.
Number 18, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
And that has been cleared.
Number 17, Orkun
Oh, that's
Kukçu.
fabulous.
Number 4,
And he's taking no chances there.
coming on the
I think we
field.
might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Number 9, Didier Drogba. Number 7,
Can he get on the end of this?
Steven Gerrard. Number
That is
24,
Stuta!
Joshua Kimmich.
He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Desperate defending required here. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. It's come to nothing. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Messi concedes a free kick for that. He's not got that quite right. And that signals the end. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kokchu. Dani Olmo. And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. James Rodriguez to Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. Luis Suarez. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Maldini. And it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. James. Messi.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Messi. Kokchu does really well to win the ball there. Kokchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That ball looks a good one. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Kokchu, skims one in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. Good run. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Spain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Messi. And it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Spread to the right. Looking for a runner. Ibrahimovic. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's James Rodriguez. Played out wide. Marcelo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he thumps it clear. Chiellini. Messi. And it's Kokchu. That's a little off target. Dani Olmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Dani Olmo. To Marcelo. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been... and again! Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. And it's been hooked away. Marcelo. Oh, that is a nice touch. Cross flung in towards the middle. It's a throw-in. Ibrahimovic can be a real threat inside the box. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side has found a way through yet.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So right back into the action.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Belletti. Chiellini. Dani Olmo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Kirkchu tries a shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through.
Marcó en el minuto 51.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries a deft little ball. It's Ibrahimovic! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And a header! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Howson gets over and intercepts. And it's Olmo. And that has put paid to that. Schmeichel getting this one clear. And here's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pinches it off him.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Suarez chasing after it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Dani Olmo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Now, he's got space here. He can run onto that. And he's there to belt it away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13 será sustituido por el dorsal 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Olmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Spain have their second corner now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Bellingham. Messi in towards the back stick. And it's claimed by the keeper. Spain are looking to break at pace.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal. Kukcu looking understandably energised after his goal. Messi. Rijkaard. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Raul going about things with real menace. Indonesia close now to seeing this one through to the end. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well, that's a little loose.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Raul. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. And no, that was never going to make it.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And he's intervened well there. That's an imaginative pass. Just Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
All he needs to
19,
do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
El dorsal 23
Messi with the short one.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5. Agüero.
It's
El
off
dorsal
target and by
13,
quite a way.
El dorsal 14.
Looking for options for movement. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Of course, it's Sergio Aguero. Just the slightest glimpse of goal and he'll find a way of putting the ball in the back of the net. He scored such a variety of...
It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. It's a pretty loose pass. And now the great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking to play him in. Xavi Alonso. And it's Hullet. Spread out to the left. Cross flung in towards the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
It's Hullet. And this is Luis Suarez. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now he's got space here. Indonesia are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Ronaldinho. Mbappe. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Silvestre, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that was asking for too much. Now that's well seen too. Now, that pass isn't the best. And it's Gerrard.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Desai. Ronaldinho is fouled. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the ball's gone astray. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. Baresi cuts it out. No goals as yet. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that is a little undercooked. Vieira short changes him with that pass. Mbappe. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Desai cuts out the pass. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Threads one in. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Luis Suarez touches it back. Luis Suarez. Oh, such a clever touch. Gerrard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Xavi Alonso, well seen, saw that coming. Iniesta. Can he get it through? And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance. Indonesia. Oh, they could be caught out here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Over to the right flank. That is good progress on the left. Showing great feet there. Space for him to turn and look. Baresi with the clearance. Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Played out towards the right wing. Gerrard. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bullet. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Indonesia really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Gets his head on it! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory. He's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Spain have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Aguero. He's in, must be! Oh, look, shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Xavi Alonso. Good read, needed to be.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he shoots! And he's there to clear it. Ambitious ball here. And it's Gerrard. Messi. Lovely feet. He's got away. And he's cut it out. Luis Suarez. Tries to pass it through. It's played through for him.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Iniesta. And here's Messi. No, again, there's no way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely pass, but can he get... Mbappe! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, and one more try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, there's the clearance. Aguero with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He is through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. That's the keeper's ball. Sylvestre. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. And it's claimed by the keeper. Ibrahimovic. Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Coming on the field is number 22, Roberto Donadoni.
Oh, well played, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely shaped ball. Can he get onto this? And he's intervened well there. Luis Suarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Ibrahimovic! And how did he not put that away?
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's having a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That has not gone well. Dani Olmo. Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. Darwin. Now it's Luis Suarez. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Olmo. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Swings in. Terrific effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Have been indicated.
Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Belletti. Sylvestre makes the interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, Peter, you can dress it up any way you like, but we all know what we're in for.
And there's no point trying to pretend otherwise. No disguising the edginess that's swirling around us here.
No, these teams only know one way to play each other.
It is a true heavyweight clash. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kubasi. Mbappe. No, he refuses to take the bait. Yamal ventures forward. He's picked his way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and the source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's De Jong. And they are prompt with their pressing. Quarter of an hour played. Mastantuono. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Balde. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread to the right. Now this could be a chance. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ball's gone out of play. Rudiger gets a foot in here. Bernardo Silva. Mbappe is firing after that one. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Drives it in. Has to go back here. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Mbappe! Oh, given away. Picked out brilliant. And a chance! And a goal! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
De Jong. Valverde. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball if he can get there. That's going to go a long way. Bernardo Silva.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Stood up well to him there. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but... Chance! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you...
He's having a pop! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Ferran Torres. Looking for the run. The most accurate pass.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Pau Cuba.